The kitchen, the heart of the home. We gathered here, we conversed, we told about our day, we told about our dreams, and we cooked. But then, over time, we handed over our cooking to someone else. Did you know in 1900, we had 98% of our meals in the home? Today, it's less than 50%. We spend less on food at the grocer now than at any other time in history. Less time preparing it, too. A mere 31 minutes a day. We complain we have no time to cook, yet we fill up on cooking shows rather than doing it ourselves. Oh, sure, there are lots of reasons we don't cook like we used to, from economic to governmental to both parents working. But you know who the real villain is? These guys. We joke, oh, sort of. Yet the spud, our most popular vegetable, by the way, it symbolizes our reliance these last few decades on letting someone else cook for us. But is it really this little slice of fried nirvana's fault? No. It's processed food's fault. It's the drive-thru's fault. It's kind of all our faults. So, how do we fix it? Easy. Start with one. One family dinner a week. Set a time. Set the table. And just cook. Keep it simple. The act itself is powerful. Next week, maybe 2 dinners. Soon you, along with a whole bunch of others, can lay claim to your own kitchens. And maybe we as a society can grow a little bit, get smarter, and more importantly, healthier. Here are a few really easy-to-do tips. First, make a plan. It's the best way to ensure you'll cook. Buy fresh. Cook it while it's fresh. There are websites to help, apps to help, maybe even just make an old-fashioned list. Next up, celebrate the goodness of food. Food is so important. Good, fresh, delicious food is extra important. Embrace this, and you may soon learn to love cooking healthy, tasty meals for your family to enjoy. And last but not least, cook together. We know you're busy. We know you need 25 hours in your day. But really, if you can set aside some time when screens are off, when everyone's in the kitchen and, dare we say it, helping prepare a meal, we'll talk about togetherness. And that's what Reclaiming the Kitchen is all about.
Today we are working on the induction cooktops. We are going to cook some pork chops, a sauce, some noodles, some vegetables, then we're going to finish it off with some chocolate over the top of our dessert. All right. So what is induction? The cooktop doesn't heat up, the cookware does. It's the fastest way to boil water. It's the fastest way to heat up your pan, and it's just as easy as turning it on and picking your setting. So let's get to it. Induction cooktops create a magnetic field. When that magnetic field interacts with this magnetized piece of cookware right here, it actually causes electrons to vibrate. And this friction, it creates heat in the metal of the pan immediately. Induction cooking is amazingly efficient. We're not waiting for the heat to move from one coil to another material like the surface to another material like the pan. This lets us cook most efficiently and just gives us an amazing amount of control. Got to be getting close and having our pork chops done. That's looking really nice there. So I will turn this down a little bit here. I'm actually going to saute some shallots, garlic, carrots. There are different sized burners as far as wattages go, and then some have a boost feature also, which means you can borrow some wattage from another burner to even go hotter, faster. I've kind of been turning it up and down to adjust the color that I've been getting on my shallots and garlic. Right now I have these vegetables on simmer. You can just see a couple tiny little bubbles here and there. And I'm gonna hit high, and how quickly this comes right back up. It's just easier for the cooktop and for the cook to control that heat in the pan, but then down to simmer. Because it's so perfect in its response, I know when I go wash my hands or get something from the fridge, it's just gonna keep going at the exact setting that I have it at right now, which is exactly what I want it to do. At least one burner on every induction cooktop has this melt feature. I've had chocolate melting for hours. Here, leaving it indefinitely, it will never scorch. And that's what's amazing about it. We're gonna plate up our pork chop meal. Today, the vegetables got ahead, the timing wasn't perfect. So I just turned them down to simmer. I had that control available to me on that burner. I just love the way the sauce came out. I was able to reduce it very nicely, very precisely. Oh, perfect. It was a boost at first, and it had a medium high to cook and brown the pork chops. It really all did come out the way that I hoped that it would. People come into the showroom all the time and ask me, why induction? And if I could show them this plate and how we got to it and how we made it, I really could just say, why not induction? The Wolf Convection Steam Oven is amazingly versatile. You can steam in it, you can roast, you can bake. What I want to show you is the slow roast mode. What we're going to do is put this lightly browned beef tenderloin in the oven, ask the oven to have it done at an exact time, at an exact temperature. There's no overdone end. The outside of it isn't overcooked. The entire roast is exactly as you want it to be. We are at the Conscious Carnivore. The idea obviously is that we have local, free-range, grass-fed meats.
This is all pasture-raised animals. These are Berkshire pork, baby back ribs.
And it's also going to taste better than something we would normally get. So, one of the biggest and probably most expensive things that you can do is the full beef tenderloin. So I put my lightly browned roast in the oven, and now I want to set this so that we're going to eat at 9 o'clock. Exactly. I'm going to enter the slow roast mode. I'm going to choose beef tenderloin. I want this to be medium. It shows me the finished temperature is going to be 135 degrees. I want to set it for 9 o'clock. The convection steam oven monitors the internal temperature of the tenderloin. By monitoring the temperature of the roast, it actually is raising and lowering the temperature inside the oven. This oven is constantly figuring out exactly what temperature the roast needs to be at what time in this cooking process. It's going to be rested and ready to slice at the precise moment you want to serve your meal. Now it's exactly 9 o'clock. The roast is exactly 135 degrees. We're going to pull this out of the oven and see what it looks like. I am excited to see this. You can see how little liquid is in the pan. In a traditional roasting, you don't know exactly when it's going to be done. You don't know exactly when you're going to have dinner. In the convection steam oven, in the slow roast mode, you know exactly when it's going to be ready to slice. The slow roast mode in the Wolf Convection Steam Oven is by far the best, most precise, and easiest way to create the centerpiece for your dinner.
The best ingredients created with the best tools will make even the most delicate pastries look and taste sublime. Delicate pastries require the expert hand of an artist. They also require cooking equipment that bakes with precision and control, the kind of precision you'll find in a Wolf built-in oven. Beginning with the M-Series built-in ovens, you'll see and taste the difference with the dual vertical cross convection system, 2 column fans positioned in the rear corners, and multiple heating elements provide more even distribution of heat and airflow throughout the oven, producing even more consistent and predictable delicious results. A new LCD control panel with full-color touchscreen controls all this cooking power. The M-Series has 10 cooking modes, so you can try just about any dish. The revolutionary new Gourmet feature with a menu of presets that automatically control the cooking of commonly prepared meals. The menu of presets in the Gourmet mode helps guide the user through the cooking process, including temperature setting and rack placement, eliminating guesswork. Specialty modes utilize optional accessories, including bakestone and dehydration kits for precise, easy-to-control results. And if any dish happens to spill over, the ovens are self-cleaning. And if that recipe requires more room, the M-Series ovens offer substantially more usable interior space. Lighting your way to the back oven is a third halogen light, providing a better view of your dish. The full extension racks allow easy access to your foods, while the spring and damper hinge system make opening and closing your oven door much smoother. The new M-Series ovens are the most design-flexible built-in ovens Wolf has offered. Contemporary M-Series models are available in single or double 30-inch sizes. Professional models are also available in single or double 30-inch widths. The transitional M-Series model styles are available in single 27, 30, and 36 inches and double 27 and 30-inch models. In styles ideal for more kitchens, Wolf has always put superior performance first to deliver cooking deliciousness on a grand scale.
From Wolf, a specialist in creating delicious results on a grand scale, the big news is small. Introducing Wolf Gourmet, countertop appliances and kitchen tools that exist for one very important reason: to make every meal come out the way you want it, precisely. The secret is precise control. Control comes from balance and sharpness, from uniform heat, from consistent airflow, from responsiveness, from power and finesse. And from more precise control come more delicious meals every time. And there's really nothing small about more delicious meals, is there?
Let's put the best IQ blower system up against competitor V. This test shows the speed at which smoke can be removed from a room using comparable range hoods. When air clarity reaches 99%, the test is stopped. Each of these tests was performed in the same enclosed room, with the same size Pro hoods with 600 CFM rated blowers, the same ductwork system, and the same air clarity measurement equipment. In each test, the room was filled with 1,800 cubic feet of smoke. In real-world tests, a best range hood using the IQ blower system was 38% faster in smoke removal over competitor V, exceeding best published claims.
With the touch of a button, the best Katura downdraft, with its Vertex Complete Capture design, eliminates smoke and odors as effectively as an overhead island range hood, and better than any downdraft on the market. Designed to go from invisible to making smoke and odors disappear. Best Katura. Live beautifully.
We complain we don't have time to cook, yet all we do is fill up on cooking shows. The solution? Set the table. Set a time and cook. Start reclaiming your kitchen here.
Preparing a great Italian meal requires quality ingredients that are simply prepared. It also takes a great passion for fresh food. That passion can be turned into reality with Sub-Zero integrated refrigeration. Sub-Zero technology addresses all three pillars of food preservation: proper temperature control, proper humidity for each type of food with exclusive dual refrigeration, and pure air, cleansed of mold, bacteria, and ethylene gas. Inside you'll find fresh, cold-filtered water, and it's easy to fill your glass with one-hand access. You'll also see the easy-to-use touchscreen control panel, and the convenient freshness cards indicate exactly where to store your tomatoes, onions, and cheese. Plating a meal of this quality is as important to its aesthetic appeal as the design enhancements to the Sub-Zero rated products, making them look and perform better than ever. The spacious bright white interior with soft-on LED lighting gives the frameless door shelves and interior shelving a crystal look. The soft-on feature gradually increases the brightness of the light as you open the door. You can feel the elegant touches when you open the soft-close lids and drawers and the sliding crisper lid. And when you shut the door, take a look up and down. Sub-Zero integrated products have no visible hinges or grills, making it possible for your refrigeration to disappear into other cabinets and drawers around it. It's anywhere refrigeration, designed to go anywhere you need it in more sizes than ever before. Improved dual installation kits provide a flawless fit and finish, and the patented 3-axis panel installation helps align the panels with existing cabinetry without having to remove the panels. From a wide variety of widths and heights in stainless steel or custom cabinet-ready finishes, tall, column, and drawers. Mix and match over 23 different options or configurations designed to merge seamlessly with your decor. And only Sub-Zero gives you the flexibility to install 3 or more units side by side, allowing you to create an endless run of refrigeration. Sub-Zero integrated refrigeration. Fresher food, quality, and innovative design all preserve good taste in the kitchen. The best ingredients created with the best tools will make even the most delicate pastries look and taste sublime. Freshness is everything when it comes to baking success, and only Sub-Zero is the ultimate guardian of food's goodness. It's what you come to expect from the pioneers of built-in refrigeration. Introducing Sub-Zero built-in refrigerators. Keeping food fresher longer requires consistent temperatures and proper humidity. All made possible with dual refrigeration. There's no transfer of odor or flavors from one compartment to another. The digitally precise microprocessor keeps the temperatures inside consistent, and the air purifier cleans the air. This helps extend the life of all your foods, particularly delicate fruits. Pure, fresh water is easily accessible with the Sub-Zero water filtration system. These built-in refrigerators employ a whole suite of freshness technology behind those beautiful doors, and all of them use less energy than a 100-watt light bulb. The sculpted, sealed, adjustable shelves have a unique design that prevents spills from dripping throughout. The enclosed deli and dairy compartments provide a convenient place for small items that need a fresh environment. When you close the door, you can't help but notice the detail in the cabinetry on the outside. The built-ins come with endless design possibilities, offering more aesthetic and functional choices than ever before. There's over-under, all-in, side-by-side with the industry's first and only internal water and ice dispenser, and French doors. The choices don't end there. The styles available are stainless steel with transitional and professional handles, overlay, flush inset, glass door, and framed. Plus, installing two built-ins next to each other is easier with a better kit to provide a quality fit. Sub-Zero built-in refrigeration. Quality and innovation combine to provide fresher food. Together, you can create the perfect pastry. When you open that coveted bottle of Malbec from Argentina, you want it to have the perfect balance of sour, sweet, and bitter to create the perfect taste. To maintain that balance, you have to protect wine from its enemies. And Sub-Zero wine storage is built to keep your investment safe. The enemies of wine are light, humidity, vibration, and temperature. Light, and especially sunlight, can pose a potential problem for storing your wine. UV rays can degrade and prematurely age wine. Sub-Zero shields wine from harmful UV rays with resistant bronze-tinted glass. Your wine will be protected and still be beautifully displayed. The lack of moisture could eventually dry corks out, which would allow air to seep into the bottles and oxidize the wine. Sub-Zero technology ensures just the right amount of humidity is in the air. Vibration can speed up the chemical reactions in the wine. Sub-Zero's exceptionally quiet compressor rests on isolation mounts to minimize sound and vibration. Bottles are cradled on rust-proof coated shelves that glide smoothly on a roller assembly that provides easy access and firm support for each bottle. Heat is the #1 enemy of wine. Ideal temperatures range from 39 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't want to keep it too cold. Big swings in temperature can be even more damaging. With Sub-Zero wine storage, temperatures never vary plus or minus 1 degree from where you set it. There are 2 independent sealed zones that allow you to digitally control the desired temperature for each zone, and the new touch control interface makes it easy. Plus, it allows you to tie your storage unit into your home security system. Like a fine wine, Sub-Zero storage complements your decor. Available in different sizes and configurations, your design options are endless. The dark rear wall interior and lighting system will add a dramatic flair. The Soft-On feature has LED lights on the inside that will gradually increase in brightness as you open the door. And the cherry wood shelf fronts artfully display your collection. It's that attention to detail that makes Sub-Zero wine storage a pleasure to own and use. The bulk storage bin and dessert wine rack give you more flexibility for standard, magnums, and even half bottles. Add in the humidor to enhance your wine experience even further. With Sub-Zero wine storage, you can raise your glass to better wine preservation and do it with style. Become a barista in your own home with the Wolf Coffee System, and it's easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Simply turn the machine on. 2. Fill the water reservoir with filtered water and fill the milk canister. Non-fat milk will give you the best froth. And 3. Add fresh coffee beans. There's nothing like creating the ultimate cup of brewed coffee, espresso, cappuccino, macchiato, or latte in your very own kitchen. With the Wolf Coffee System, every step in the process is automated to deliver the best coffee and espresso drinks just the way you like them. There are adjustable settings for grinding beans, water temperature, and brew strength. Beans will be freshly ground, unless you want to bypass by selecting pre-ground coffee. Plus, you can make 2 cups of coffee at the same time. Aside from coffee and espresso drinks, you can froth milk for a chai latte or an even richer hot chocolate. And if you prefer tea, there is a separate hot water dispenser for that relaxing cup. The 24-inch built-in coffee system is mounted on glides. This allows for easy access to coffee beans or grounds and convenient storage. Trim kits are available to blend in with the rest of the new Wolf suite of products. Plus, the built-in system is very versatile. Absolutely no plumbing hookup is necessary. The water reservoir holds a ½ gallon, and there's easy access to the reservoir from the front. After enjoying your morning brew, you'll find cleanup is easy with one-touch steam cleaning. Milk doesn't actually enter the inner parts of the machinery. Simply press the button, and seconds later, the nozzle is clean. Any residual liquid will be deposited into the drip tray. Occasionally, the machine will prompt you to empty the used coffee container. It's easy to remove and empty. The Wolf Coffee System, serving up perfection cup by cup.